like to, of course, invite you to this dialogue about African healthcare supply chains. What needs to be improved? What's the opportunity to improve them? How do we do that? How do we dream big about improving healthcare systems right up and down across this great continent of ours? You know, tech is always, it tends to be hailed as this big enabler, this big game changer. But in some instances, we tend to see a big gap between what is promised and what is delivered. Why does that gap exist? And how do we narrow that gap?
Technology does not change or transform anything. It's basically a vehicle that has to be used to a destination or for some purpose.
But how did this partnership with Xetova come about?
My division, as the enterprise division, we exist specifically to have impact through such partnerships on people. With technology, you have hardware, you have software, but the most critical bit of it is the humanware.
I am looking at key issues like, what is the capacity of our local manufacturers? What capacity do they have in terms of producing healthcare commodities to meet demand?
If there is something I think that Africa can do more than anything else in order to help itself grow by itself, is open up its internal borders.
Why should I, as a private investor, pay for these investments? What's the return to me?
In running a private company, which is on the public stock exchange, it's not only about profits. It is a lot about the people, and it is a lot about the planet.
If you cannot help your people find a purpose in what they're doing every day, then that becomes a challenge. And that's the only way you can solve problems.